The interact tools are a really interesting way to add content to your page and to collect information from your students. We'll make a quick vote on this page to begin with. So if you click on vote, it takes you to a page that looks like this. And I'll just fill it in for you quickly. So I've filled in a few options for the vote. Down at the bottom here, I can choose if I want my vote to end. And if I click on save, it looks like this. So now anybody who goes to my page can vote, and once they vote, they can then see the results of the vote. So currently I'm the only person who voted, so 100% of the people agree with this vote. To give you an example of what you can do with this particular tool, this is a vote I created with my grade 7 technology class to see how well they could identify whether a website was true or not. And so these are the different websites they looked at, and you can see All About Explorers here is fake. 80% of them thought it was true, and so it led to some good discussions about why they thought these websites were true or false. So great for collecting information. Another one of the interacting tools is the message board. It's quite simple. You basically just leave some instructions, and then everyone else can leave comments, much like commenting on a blog. So I filled it out, and I'll click save. I've used message boards a lot at the beginning of units to collect information from my students, and sometimes to collect feedback after a project. So if I click on post a message now, a little pop-up box pops up, and we can leave a little message. And there it is. There's the first message, and you'll see the message shows up with the name of the person and their avatar all showing up. I'll show you a few examples of messages from past projects. Here's an example from a project I'm doing right now, where the students are creating radio plays using Audacity. So we listened to a couple radio plays, and I put them in this list here, and then the students had to reflect in this message board on the way they used script, music, and sounds to enhance the story. You can see there's two different pages, and we then used their feedback on the message board to make up our criteria for a successful story. I haven't used all of these interact tools in my classroom yet. The last one that I have just started using is the Ask Me tool. It's very much like a message board, except that instead of a long list of answers, Ask Me is a way for students to ask you a question and to get one answer. So I can just post a message like this, a question like this, and then someone can come up here and ask a question. And the question can be anything like how do I use a debate feature? So that question shows up, and then anyone who knows the answer can go over here, click answer, and type in an answer. Like this one, I have no idea, I haven't used it yet, which is true. I don't have any good examples of how to use a debate. And the answer will just show up at the bottom of the question. So a good way to just, if you have very specific questions and answers, you could use the Ask Me feature. Here's an example of how you could use the Ask Me feature in a project. My grade 7s are researching parts of a computer right now, so I've created a help desk with an Ask Me, and you can see they're all asking me questions about the computers I'm supposed to buy, and it looks like I need to answer some of them. The rest of the interact features, the debate and brainstorm, I have not used much, but I invite you to give them a try.